not to chew that gum too much.
You take it out.
I ain't taking mine. I need fresh breath.
Hey
guys, what's going on?
Yo, what's up?
It's the tag team.
Back again.
What you doing?
Chilling with a friend.
Oh,
this is you.
And this is Merc B.
What's up? You can check me, catch me, see me on the comment section first, because I want to shout out to everybody that's been on the comment section. Y'all been like holding us down so thoroughly, and I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, I meant to have my shout outs ready or whatever for my boys that's been on my comment section going hard. But I don't have them right now. I'm gonna get them and get back at y'all. But anyway, what I was gonna say was at Mercedes Boy on Twitter is where you can find me.
And you can find me on Twitter at MeQuintonio. I'll be right there. Just send me a message and I'll get back with you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So we're gonna jump right into it. Quinn was talking to me today, and he was saying that he wanted to talk about the difference between online dating and dating in person
or in the club.
I
like just in person. It doesn't have to be the club necessarily.
Your eyes got such a sparkle to them right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Yeah, they looking real sparkling.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And we ain't bought no new shit this week, so I don't know what it is. Girl, what you taking?
Echinacea.
Okay, grape seed. Get you some of that. Get you some of that grape seed. That fish off. So you can have your eyes sparkling like that, honey. You was telling me Disney eyes today, honey.
So my eyes gleam.
Yeah. Shout out to your boy. What's your boy name?
Who?
With the Z. Name start with a Z.
Zim?
Zim, because I know he know what you just did.
Oh, he knows that?
I know he know what you just did.
What's up, Zim?
What's up? That's what's up. All my CC Peniston fans out there. Y'all know about that. Okay. Y'all don't know about that. But like I said, I did want to jump on and shout out some of my guys or whatever, but I'm moving a little slow. But I'm gonna get there while we get this conversation started. Online dating, for me, you know, that's uncharted territory for me. Merc B has never really online dated. I've said that in other episodes or whatever. Like that is, tis true. I've never online dated, but so and part of the reason that I've never done it is because I've always said like, I like the face-to-face meeting more. I will say this, I've never online dated, but I've socialized online. One of the issues that I have with socializing online is a lot of times you socialize with somebody online and they're really cool with you, but you just don't seem to have that connection in person.
True.
At first that used to be perplexing to me, and I used to think that there was something wrong. I used to even take it negatively or even at times personally.
Really?
But yeah, but I moved past that. I mean, trust me, I didn't stay there long. Like, I moved past it and understood because, number one, that I probably didn't know much about it because I don't online date much, so I didn't understand the differences between the two worlds. And
well, people get viral courage, so like,
oh yeah, and like, see, and you know,
they can say things that they wouldn't say to you in person.
Right, and you know that is like the complete opposite of my style because I'm like totally like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kaisha. You know I'm quick, and anybody that know me, see me on the block, know I'm quick
to say those things.
I'm quick to say something to the summer bunnies, if you know what I'm saying.
But let me just say this. First of all, can we just start at a different place? I would like to take all the taboo. All the, you know, there's a stigma. I'm gonna say that stigma around online dating, especially in the gay community, because I know that a lot of it is sex based. Can we just be forthcoming with that?
But,
so there's a kind of a taboo with dating online. If you say you date online, but like, oh God, you one of them. Yeah. You know, but the funny thing is that my mother, my own mom, said to me, like, since you're in Philadelphia, you don't really know many people, why don't you get online and date? And I said, Mom, online dating is not the same in the gay world as it is in the heterosexual world. You know, maybe it is, but for what she thinks is like was it eHarmony and Match.com?
No, that doesn't exist.
It's not the same situation. But, you know, I think that as far as online dating is concerned and club dating is concerned, is there really much of a difference?
Well, those that see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not really those that I know that date online. They say, you know, they've said to me all the time. It's like, you know, it's just like dating in the club. You know, just as much as you do about a person meeting them face to face as you do online.
And if you want to fuck online or in the club.
This is true.
Honest, right?
This is true.
Yes.
So you know, that's what people have always kicked to me, is that it's just been the same. Like, if you're going to think the same things you don't know, you won't know meeting a person face to face.
Right.
Me personally though, I am definitely a lot more old school. You know, I'm definitely a lot more. Y'all know that by this point, like, I'm a relationship guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I'm not.
Well, no, I'm not saying it. I'm not, you know, you don't have to decrease. For me to increase, you don't have to decrease. So me saying that I'm a relationship guy is not a commentary about anybody else's status.
Is that right?
No, but what I'm saying is, you know, I've been very vocal on the tag team about, you know, just being, you know, a person that wants to be in a relationship. Although I talk a lot of shit. And I flirt a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I scream a lot of inappropriate shit at people randomly.
Yes, you do.
When I am inspired to do so.
But I love it. Just keep on doing it.
You know, I got to be me. I got to be me. Because I got to be me.
Yes.
But no, so I do a lot of reckless shit in those terms. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm a guy that really wants to settle down. I want to get married. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting older. I'm getting older, and I want to be married. So that's the thing.
I think we all do.
We do. I think my problem is I just keep dressing like a slut. So maybe if I just stop dressing like a slut for 5 minutes, I probably could get married. But that's another topic for another day.
Increase your chances. But that is another topic. But yeah, I just don't understand really where the difference is between online dating and dating in the club. Like, honestly, I've met people in the club, and you know, all they had in mind was to do that one thing, which was smash, you know, had boyfriends and still was trying to holler, you know, said some inappropriate things. I don't really see, why is it such a taboo to date online? I don't get it. And then your primary purpose doesn't have to be to sleep with someone just because you're online. Maybe you don't want to go out in the club. Maybe you're not a club person.
Right.
You don't like the social atmosphere aspect of it. But I don't think you should be looked at differently or seedy or, you know, like,
because you do it. Yeah. I have an opinion about it, and I have a theory on why I think people think that.
I want to hear it.
And you know, I'm saying it definitely from the perspective of a guy that doesn't really date online and, you know, doesn't really participate in that way. I think it's just it's an issue of majority rules. And so a lot of the interactions online is for fast, fun, free sex with minimized risk. And this is what I mean about minimized risk. You know, I'm a sociologist on the low.
Okay.
Like, Merc is a hood sociologist. Y'all go back through these episodes. I'll be really getting into that social dynamic. So this is what I want to say about that.
Risk. Okay.
It's minimized risk, meaning that in an online situation, I am not obligated to present myself in any way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, all you see is the picture that I choose to put up. Right. So I can show you the absolute best representation of myself at any given time, and I'm not obligated to look a certain way or to be as fabulous as I am in person.
Right.
You know what I mean? See, me, I take a lot of pride and put a lot of time into the way I look physically. Okay. So that when I go out into situations where I'm actually dating in the real world, I use that particular social capital. You know, like I said, I dress like a slut, but you know, that's my thing. But like I said, so I think that's where the minimized risk comes in. So you get a saturation of people that want to date, and like you said, that are emboldened at this point to say, okay, I just want to fuck, I just want to do this, I just want to do that, because the other things that could potentially be obstacles are not in play.
Well, hold up. That explains more to me why it would be more popular. Or why it would be popular. It doesn't explain to me why is there a stigma that dating online is a dirty thing to do. Like whenever people say, "Oh, I saw him online," but no one says, "Oh, I saw him in the club."
I think once again it's majority rules. I think because most of the people online typically have been going out to seek free fast fucks. So it's like
when sex, but fuck.
But fucks. There are people out there just wanting to free fuck on the internet. They fucking for free.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
No, but so I think a lot of people. So I think automatically you think this dude is just looking for a fuck buddy. This dude is just looking for somebody to fuck because that's what most people do online. Like, you know what I'm saying? From what I understand.
Yeah.
From what I understand, that's what most people is trying to do online. Even those that package it as, I'm the sensitive Malik Yoba guitar playing while I eat the pussy type. They still wanna fuck. You know what I mean? Because if you start kicking it to them, oh, I want to be married and I'm trying to split these mortgages and I'm trying to do all that shit. Motherfuckers ain't trying to hear that. They like, look, I'm trying to fuck. So I think when you see somebody else online, even if they are online and they are sticking true to the I'm the Malik Yoba guitar, like, you know what I'm saying? They sticking true to that shit. The reason why I say Malik Yoba playing the guitar goes back as a military story of mine. Shout out to my friend Danny. He probably won't never speak to my ass because he was straight anyway. But years ago when I was in the military, this cat from New York named Danny said he went to high school with Malik Yoba, and he said Malik was the type of cat that had like a guitar slung over his back.
So we're back.
We're back. And where did we?
Are my eyes still gleaming?
You're okay. Your eyes gleaming. What were we talking about?
We were talking about being online and being in the club and dating.
Yes. And what I wanted to say about that was...
Yes, Mama Joy.
Okay, get out there. No, we talked about it. I said like, you know, a lot of people will get online and you, like you said, get that vibe of courage.
Yes.
And have that courage and you know, not necessarily be able to exhibit that out in person, which, you know, I'm not judging people that, you know, are not, you know, that need help in social situations. Like, it's not really a judgment because we're all different people and we have our different strengths and weaknesses. So if you are a person that thrives online, you know, that's fine. I'm not judging you. You know, if you're a person that thrives, you know, on the face-to-face and the interpersonal, then we're not judging.
Well, I will say that, like I said before, when I first moved to Philadelphia, I didn't really know anybody besides you.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? And you always busy.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, you know, I'm not really one, I have to be totally honest, I'm not really one for online dating. I still am not a fan of it because I like face-to-face interaction.
Right.
But because I didn't know anyone and I didn't really want to go out to the club by myself or go and didn't really know anybody to go to house parties and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I said, okay, I'm going to check this online dating thing out. Now,
right, and I think it's perfect online dating for like when you move to a new city, even just to make friends. I imagine I haven't relocated in the internet age, but if I were to do so, I definitely, to even just get a friend circle popping, I definitely would reach out, you know, to people online and say, hey, I'm new in town. I don't know where shit is at.
Right.
I love to eat. I'm greedy. I'm a fat motherfucker trapped in here, and if anybody would like to go out and eat with me, let's do that. You know what I mean? So I think I would do something like that if I moved away. You know?
Okay, you know, so there are advantages to online dating, yes.
Absolutely. Well, you know, tell me something about online dating that I wouldn't necessarily know. What are some of your experiences with it? And
you know,
you know what? Just keep it crunk. Start with the bed first, bitch.
All right, sure. I mean, it's its own subculture, really. You know, it has its own vernacular.
I get it.
And it's just something that if you're getting on with the intentions of meeting friends, you find quickly that it's a very shallow world.
Yeah, no doubt.
And you start to be like, okay, really, what is this all about?
Right.
Because the first thing you see is no fats, no films.
Boom, boom, boom.
I like masculine only.
Masculine only.
Okay, if you ugly, step away.
Step away, ugly. Step away.
I mean, you be like, dang.
Damn.
Like, can you be friends?
But you know, it's funny. I would even argue that those are the same terms out and about in the world, in the real world. Really? I think online you just get to kind of post it and display it
and be really
candid and honest.
Point. You make an excellent point.
That viral honesty.
That's hot.
You know what I mean? So if you are a person that just want a 3-inch wide dildo shoved in your ass all night till the sun come up, you can say that.
Right.
You can just put it on, you can put it all out there.
Well, all of y'all that do want that dildo stuck in your ass, when you at the club, I want you to start getting on the mic and then letting everybody know as soon as you walk up in there.
Can I say something? Can I say something? It's like, no, but no shade. I think that's one of the things though. Like people can, you know, you can be more specific about your grocery list. You know, when you do that instead of playing the doing the mating dance and the mating rituals of being out and about. You know, some of us enjoy that. I personally get a kick out of it. I get a kick out of flirting and being out. Me too. You know, pretending to be easy. You know what I mean?
Pretending?
Pretending to be
You a
easy.
damn good actor. Give this man an Oscar.
You know what I mean? So I think I like that part of it best for me. The online thing, I think, like I said, I think I have, and I've talked about this before. I tried it once, and the guy was like,
twice.
No, it was once.
Okay.
And the guy, I called him like maybe a day after we spoke online, and I was like, "Hey, this is weird. I'm not into it or whatever." Or maybe my body been a little bit a while down the line. But like I said, I've only done it once. That was so many years ago. At this point, but like you said, I think people are a lot more honest online. So the whole debate of no fats, no films, no uglies, no puglies, no whatever.
I've never put anything like that. I might have thought it.
But you meant it.
Post anything like that.
But you meant it. See, this is what I'm saying about that. Because we always talk about, oh, I felt something vibrate. We always talk about, you know, how shallow it is in the scene and how guys are really only concerned with the physicality, which we know to be true. You know, we all hate it. We all...
Yeah, but a lot of them are fat in film. That's saying no fat in film.
No fat in film.
Now, that shit I just don't understand.
Well, sometimes opposites attract.
Well, look,
you know what I mean?
Can you give what you
get what I'm giving?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I mean, sometimes opposites attract. Sometimes I have me a little taste for a little dick.
Go on here with it.
You know, sometimes I have me a little taste for a little thick. Sometimes I have me a little taste for a little, you know, a little film.
I mean, I was just saying, don't approach me on no ugly and no this, no that when you look like a cyclops.
Yeah, but my thing is, my whole thing is like, you know, those of us like out in the scene, you gotta understand which lane you playing in. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, and you know, we talked about this before years ago. You know, I always like to use the spades analogy. Like you gotta work with the cards analogy. You gotta work with the cards that's in your hand. Like if you ain't got no big joker in your hand, don't be trying to go thinking you gonna snatch up. You want to snatch up this book of spades right here. You're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. You don't have the cards in your hand. So I'm saying to everybody, you know, you have to learn to play your lane. It doesn't mean anything about you personally, but you got to recognize what lane you playing in.
Yes.
Some people have a big joker.
Right.
Some people look like Flavor Flav and got Candy Burris money. That's a big fucking joker. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad at that bitch if she got a big joker. If she roll up to the party looking like Chewy off of Chelsea Handler, but that bitch is in a motherfucking Porsche Jeep, she has a big joker.
I see that.
If you don't have a big joker, you got to play, you got to snatch the books that you can get. If you know you can only snatch them heart books and them diamond books, you know what I'm saying? Snatch what you can snatch. But do not play yourself when you know you gonna throw them cards out there and have to fucking renege.
Okay. Because up in the big league waiting for your turn at bat.
Yes, in the big, okay. Waiting for your turn at bat. Okay.
But you will learn fast that bees don't burn.
Bees don't burn in the kitchen. And bitch, you ain't gonna make it to that deluxe apartment in the sky. So my thing is, like I said, my thing is, you know, we all have to identify what our respective level of attractiveness is, and like I said, that could be a mixture of your physical and your personality attributes, right, and maybe even some of your physical attributes as well.
That always helps. It's like icing on the cake. I icing, but I much rather prefer.
I was icing on the cake.
I take the icing.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, you know what? You know, I prefer the cake. Cake. No, I'm joking, but I'm just saying, like, I think that's one of the things you gotta be aware of. Like, be aware of where you fit into the place socially now. Because this is taking me to another place.
I'm thinking we should go to another place. That's another conversation.
My thing is now, since we started it,
shall we?
Now, just to recap, we started with talking about being online and how people behave differently online than they do out in person, and the reasons that may be. So that led us into talking about how you know the social obligations and your physical obligations are eliminated while dating online. Right. But now we on
initially.
We on, you know, what you're obligated to bring physically and what that can and can't do for you. Okay. So you know, stay with us. It's a little rambly, but you know how we do. You know, so what I was trying to say is, you know, I think people need to identify what lane you in. Now, if you are in a lane that you don't want to be in, it is your responsibility to change that situation. And if you can change it. A lot of you. But see, a lot of times when we talk about these very superficial things like films and fads, and stuff,
you can change that. You can change the fad, but you can't.
You can't necessarily change the film,
right? Or can you?
So no, you can't necessarily change the film.
Not necessarily. I will leave that alone.
So. But so like I'm saying, like I think it's a person's responsibility to, if you want to play in a certain lane, and I say that because, you know, that's my personal testimony. I wanted to play in a certain lane that I was not in. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I took it upon myself to go do something about that. Like I wanted to play, you know, I like the fit boys, the body boys. I like big chests and big butts and big arms and big nuts. No, I like
so shallow.
It's not shallow.
Well, it's not really
shallow. You know, it's shallow. When it's shallow when you're not realistic about it. To me, because I think one of the things that I did is I worked to be a part of that, and you can't take away the work. You know, that's not something you can run out and buy.
True.
You know, well, so you can't take away.
That's debatable, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you're right. That is debatable, but that's not something that everybody goes out to buy at this point. True. And you know, it's not as affordable. You know what I mean? So if you are buying it, bitch, you already got a big joker, and you don't really even have to buy it if you could afford to buy it.
That's true.
Amen.
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 That makes sense.
You a bitch that can buy it, you was already winning. And I know we rambling on and on and on. Yeah. Tell me, what do you have to say about that? Like I said, I was a person, I was a thinner guy. I still am a thinner guy. I was a thinner guy, very thin in my early to mid to late 20s. And I wanted to be a bigger guy. I was attracted to bigger guys. I was attracted to very fit guys. I was pretty much like a muscle freak, you know what I mean? So that was my attraction, and so I wanted to be able to participate with those particular guys.
So you were a muscle freak. Well, what year did you just drop the muscle part?
Well, you know, that's another episode. Which will also be covered in my memoirs. Okay. Making of the Diamond Princess 215.
Scattered, covered, and smothered.
Okay. That was the part 2. We didn't get that title cleared yet. I'm gonna have to take that out. But no, like I said, it was a certain type of guy I wanted to be attracted to me, and I thought the best way for me to do that is to resemble that person. So tell me, guys, what do you think about that? Like I said, in some cases, opposites do attract. You know, every now and again, this is the third time I'm saying this, but every now and again, I go for a little thick something. You know what I mean? I like that sometimes. But
I think become what you want, though. Is that should be your ultimate goal. That should be your approach to it. Opposites, they might attract, but I think it's sometimes good to move in the direction of becoming what it is that you're attracted to.
Right, and I think it makes total sense to me because it was my personal testimony.
Yeah.
But I want to know about you. Like, do you feel like that's what you do, or have you physically? I know this is real personal and everything, but physically, is that what you do? Do you look like or try to resemble what it is you're attracted to?
Yeah, I think in a way that I do, because whenever I'm looking in the mirror, obviously I'm trying to become what I think to be attractive.
Same here.
So I don't understand how someone could operate differently. So if you look at yourself in the mirror,
but trust me, I've come across people that do operate differently, and I've always been, befuddled.
Yeah, I don't understand
by it. You know what I mean? I've always been befuddled by it. I've always been like, oh well, you are in this particular lane, but you're not attracted to anyone that resembles you.
Right.
For me, I have a hard time understanding it, but some people don't have a hard time with it at all. It's kind of like if someone, if you want to talk about the racial thing, like if somebody is white but they only like black guys, or if somebody is Latin and they only like black guys, or if somebody is, if you like somebody of a different race and that is your preference.
Can we definitely take that as a topic, because I think that's a very, very good topic.
Right. So it's like, how do you like I said, we kind of look for resemblance in those that we're attracted to, but what about people that is that legitimate? Is it just a fetish, or is it just is a person's attraction, or what is a person's attraction? Is it their own, and are they allowed to use it? However,
of course you're allowed to use it as you want, but I look at physical no differently than I look at something internal. Like if I see attributes in someone or whatever that I find to be attractive, like a non-physical attribute is what I mean, kind of like personality traits, character traits. I try to emulate those things or work on my inner self to become that person that I find attractive and I think is the best person I could be. Why should that be any different physically? Right. If I see attributes that I think are really great attributes, why wouldn't I want to try to become that? Does that make sense, or is it kind of confusing?
I get it. You know what? One thing that is kind of I get it, but I think the other thing of it is what line does that go to? Because I think like I just said here myself that I typically like to date guys that resemble me in certain ways, but then I do have attractions to some of the contrasts.
I mean, I think that's cool too. I mean, just like I said, from an internal perspective, there are some things like I find someone to be, someone who's altruistic to be sexy. Well, I may not necessarily mimic that behavior, but I find it very, very attractive to somebody else. Right. It might be totally different from how I am, because I'm a kind of guarded person. Right. And I'm not. If I see somebody on the street that's coming up to me at the gas station asking for money, I'm very guarded, so I'm kind of like, stay back, because I don't know what you're about to do. Right, but you're attracted to somebody that's really benevolent. Like, come here, come here, let me help you. I'm like, wow, that's very attractive. Wow, you did that. Right, because I can never do that shit. Yeah, because I'm not the type of person that's just open like that. I get it. Like I said, I just think with that, and I want to get everybody's opinion on that. I hope y'all comment on this, because I really want to know as far as people go out there, because we hear all the time the no facts, no films thing, and we'll probably do an episode that's directed specifically to that. And even that I'm saying it now, I definitely would like, your help out there. So if you have, questions, comments, situations that apply to that whole no facts, no films thing, we would love to talk about that more. We know we drifted all over the place with this topic. But what I'm saying is, in terms of that, my question again is, do you think it's important for you personally to be attracted to what resembles you, or what is contrasting and opposite of you? Like, how do you feel about that? Like I said, me,
you know, I want somebody that physically resembles me. You know what I'm saying?
And not from a narcissistic approach, or is it? Oh. Okay.
I mean, no, it's not even about narcissism. It's about compatibility.
Okay. Well,
you know what I mean?
We're asking the viewers, how do they negotiate?
Yeah, for me, it's and somebody may look at what I'm saying and say it's completely narcissism.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying for me, it's about compatibility. Like, I want you to be able to understand my struggle. You know, I want you to be able to understand my cheeseburger struggle and understand my Coke struggle. When I say Coke, I mean Coca-Cola.
Please,
Coke Zero. In the name of Jesus.
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
I won't show the label, but this.
And what I mean by that is my soda and sugar struggle. Let's clarify that in the name of Jesus.
Yes.
The name of Jesus.
The very name.
Yes, because I don't want y'all lighting up my comment section talking about, ooh, with the Coke struggle. And you talking about your kind of Coke struggle, bitch.
Okay. And
you know, and I ain't judging. Just get it together.
Okay, no white girl.
No white girl, no teen talk. No teen talk. So no, but I'm saying with, you know, I want somebody to understand my struggle with that. I want somebody to understand my struggle with the fact that I have these issues, and they may really seriously be issues. They may be issues where I have issues with my physicality. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if you're a person that can sit on the couch and fuck up Jack in the Box all day and fuck up White Castle all day and it don't matter, then we gonna have some compatibility issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, yo, my man, like, you can't have a large pizza every day of the motherfucking week. What the fuck is going on? I don't understand. You know what I mean? So that's me. And like I said, that may just be, you know, somebody may look at me and say, well, damn, Merc, you not satisfied with how your body is. And I'm not. But you know, that's my struggle. So I want to hear people's opinion on that. Like, what is your take on that? Is that a healthy thing, or has it gone beyond healthy in the black gay community? This body consciousness, this body obsession, this no fats, no films craze. You know, this I want everybody to look like a goddamn supermodel.
You're right.
Craze.
That's really cray.
We know a lot of you bitches don't look like supermodels.
Most of you.
Bitch, I don't look like a supermodel. That's why I got this bitch over here next to me on the show. Because I knew what kind of cards I had in my hand. Amen?
Amen, but I am not in my hair. I'm not in my hair. So I ain't even going front.
I can't be moving out of the phone.
So I ain't even going front. It ain't even all about that to me. You know?
Wow.
It's not.
So what do you mean by that?
I mean, I obviously enjoy different things. I do like people. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to become what I find to be attractive. I'm trying to play the lane. Obviously, I can't become Tyson Beckford, okay? But I try to play a lane that I can play, and I say, all right, I'll become the best.
Right. That's right. And that's all I'm saying to bitches. You strive to be the Tyson Beckford on your block.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all I've ever tried to do. All I've ever tried to do is just present the best Merc B that I possibly can. Right. And for me, you know, that's a constant journey for me, and that's a constant recalibration, a constant critique of how I can bring this sexy, because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm talking about physical attraction. I'm talking about these very, you know, superficial things. Right. You know, we know, I'm cool, you know, with my personality. So I'm like, you know, it's things I can learn. You know, I can get a little smarter. I can read a little more. It's stuff things I can do. But I don't, you know, I'm actually focusing the work on the physicality personally. That's my personal journey.
We ain't trying to bring sexy back. We trying to keep it going.
We trying to keep sexy going.
We trying to keep it going.
We trying to keep sexy going. Because we know a lot of you out there have not been able to experience quite my brand of sexy yet. And I want to make sure everybody gets a chance. I play it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying, this is, you know, this is serious to me. Like, you know, some people are not comfortable with the topic, or some people don't really know how to take the topic. But I'm like, it's real serious, because we see in our culture amongst black gay men, the physical attributes kind of rule the block.
It outweighs every other aspect.
It rules. From our experience, I love to hear different experiences. If you are out there, you know, having a different experience in your black gay life, and you want to hit me to the game. Hit me up on them comment sections. I'm a real dude. I will get back to you. I am real. Oh, by the way, I am not Brian Jameson on Facebook. That motherfucker is catfishing me.
That's terrible.
Fuck him. Brian Jameson on Facebook. Fuck you. Eat a dick. Your mama can eat a dick. Both of y'all can eat the same dick. Throw it back up and feed it to your offspring. I hate your fucking guts. I hate your mama. Whoever you the fuck is. Brian Jameson. This bitch is motherfucking texting me right now. Talking about I'm online posting shit and the shit, that shit is not to fuck me.
Right.
This bitch done stole my pictures from me doing rushes and shit in Baltimore and my shit me at the BBQs in New York. What? Fuck you, motherfucker. Right.
I bet you he's the one that started all that Dr. Oz mess too.
He probably getting Dr. Oz. Call me. Hold up. Once again, I'm talking about that fuck Brian Jameson. Fuck ass. I'm gonna fucking you when I find the fuck out who you is, bitch.
The previous statements about fucking dude up are not real. They are for entertainment purposes only, so don't fucking trip. That dude is still fucked up for stealing Merc B's identity though. That shit is real. Real. Fucked up. Sincerely, the tag team.
You blocked me so I couldn't even report your shitty ass Facebook page. Once again, if y'all online with the Brian Jameson and he looks like Merc B, please immediately post on report his site and post on that motherfucker that he is not motherfucking Mercedes.
Okay, right. But y'all know, I saw Brian Jameson's picture today. Y'all look like Siamese cats.
You ain't shit, bitch.
Shout out to Portia
Stewart, bitch. Get this motherfucker up here, Portia, looking like Siamese cats to me. And that motherfucker ain't me. He's Siamese catfishing my ass. So like I said, anybody out there, if y'all see that motherfucker Brian Jameson on Facebook, I'ma post the name spelling up on this motherfucking screen. It is a motherfucking Amber Alert. Please unfriend that motherfucker. He is not Merc. He is not Merc B. He is not me.
He isn't.
He has catfished me, and he has to pay.
We love you.
We love you. Thank you for watching the tag team. I appreciate every last one of you watching.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Fuck you, Brian Jameson.